How did you first get interested in acting?
Well, I had always wanted to be an entertainer as a kid, but I never actually had the courage to get out there and perform in front of people unless it was family. So I didn't really do much, but it's always been there since I was a child. How I actually eventually became involved, I started behind the scenes working on little independent projects here in Omaha, and one large project that actually came to town, April Showers. And through those projects, I became involved with a local film group, Nebraska Film Group, which unfortunately is no longer around. But friends that I made through that group encouraged me to start auditioning, and through that process, I eventually became more active as far as acting, and that's how I got started. And since then, I haven't quit. One of the first short films I was ever in was called Sun for Sorrow. Basically, it's a Romeo and Juliet story with zombies. I was the lead character of Rob, and in the film, my girlfriend or love interest was turned into a zombie. I had a great time on that. Another project that I really enjoyed was a film called You're All I Have. That was a short noir-style film where I played a detective who had just lost everything in a fire. That was a fun project as well. My first stage performance was actually part of dinner theater for Tony and Tina's wedding. I played the bride's flaming gay brother. That was a fun part. I've also done work with the Shelter Belt in Shelter Skelter and From Shelter Belt with Love.
Let's talk about flyover country. What does the term flyover country mean to you?
Flyover country, to me, is the space between the East Coast and the West Coast that people don't typically think about. I would have to say it's just that area, that space that you don't really give much thought to.
And what can you tell people about the character of Todd that you play in the film?
He's grown up in flyover country, specifically Omaha, Nebraska. He's a gay male in his 20s, and being in the environment of Omaha, he doesn't always feel like he can be himself because of the conservative mindset of a lot of people in the Midwest, in flyover country.
Yeah, what is it? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Russ's friend, Todd. Is he home?
No, I sent him to the store for a few things. He'll be back soon. You come in and wait if you want.
Okay, thanks.
You'll have to excuse me. I have to get back to work.
You're not retired?
Yes, I'm retired, if you can call it that. Subsisting on the meager crumbs the libturds send me every month. But my work is not for pay. It's try to enlighten people on internet news forums about the dangers of the socialist Democrats who are trying to run this country into the ground.
Oh,
What'd you say your name was again?
Todd Rothery.
Oh, yeah. You're the gay socialist who put the moves on my grandson.
He told you that.
Yeah. I'd ask you why you're a socialist and support the heathen Democrat Party that's trying to turn this country into the next China, but all you would say is how much you adore Comrade Obama and how the Republican Party sucks and blah, 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 blah. Then you'd say something nasty about our former President Bush.
I don't know what to say to that.
The best thing you can do is not say anything. It's about time you got back. Your socialist butt buddy is here to see you.
What are you doing here?
Hi. I need to talk to you for a minute.
Okay. Head upstairs in my room. Follow me.
As an actor, what was the most challenging aspect of playing Todd in this independent
The most challenging aspect of playing Todd is probably the stunt work, because Todd gets tossed around quite a bit. And it's the whole thing of, yeah, Todd doesn't fight back. And so you just have to take it. And getting thrown around, especially thrown onto the ground repeatedly, gets a little old.
How was that last cop?
All right, I'm here. What do you want?
You think you're pretty funny doing what you did, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Don't you dare act like you have no idea what the I'm talking about, you pretentious dude.
What is wrong with you,
What's wrong with me?
Guys, knock
Because
it
of
off.
you put those gay bumper stickers on my car. I know you
Call the
did.
cops.
Because of you, some guy put bumper.
Hey!
Yes, it's about bumper stickers.
Call
Some
the
guy
cops.
jacked on my tires and all over my windshield. Are you happy now?
I am a little...
Really?
Knock it off! Hey, call the cops!
Come on, you made your point. Get my mouth from here. You stay the hell out of my way, bitch.
So that was fun, getting beat up on.
And did you have any bruises?
Oh yeah. I had plenty of bruises for a couple weeks. Had nice bruises going on, but they were badges of honor. There are a lot of scenes where Todd is just kind of mellow, zen, doesn't really react a whole lot. He just kind of observes. But then there are scenes where he does act, where he eventually lets things get to him, and just bringing in the right amount of emotion for Todd, where he's not really the type to just completely blow his lid. So some of those scenes, I would have to say knowing just how far to take it as far as his anger when he is angry.
It's right up here. What are you doing here, Todd? I thought I told you not to contact me anymore.
I know,
You know? You're obviously here. What the hell are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to you.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
Why can't we just be friends?
I'll tell you why. You're pissing me the f off, you're annoying the shit out of my grandpa, and I can't believe that a f like yourself is stalking me in my own house. When I found out you were gay, I've never been more disgusted in my whole life.
I don't know why you are having such a problem with this. I have plenty of other straight friends. You and I actually have a lot more in common than I do with a lot of my
And what
other
is that?
gay
What
friends
could we have in
even.
common? What could we possibly have in common?
We both like foreign films. We both like jazz
Oh,
music.
come on.
We both like pot.
Get the out of my house. You're disgusting. Go.
Fine. If you're going to let a little thing like me being gay get in the way of...
Why are you still in my house? You get the out of here.
All right. I'm leaving.
What do you hope audiences take away from the finished film?
I hope people that see the film will eventually take away that there's more to life than your own personal views. I mean, if you're stuck just believing what you're gonna believe and you're closed off, not open to anyone else's viewpoint, then you're never gonna grow as a human being. You know, it's only natural that we're all gonna have conflicting viewpoints, but part of growing as a person is being able to listen to those other viewpoints, take those however you will, but at least reflect on them. Whether you agree with them or not, reflect on them and let those influence, to some degree, your own choices in the future. Because even though we don't always agree, we should always at least be able to agree to disagree and get along and make peace with each other instead of always butting heads.
So let's talk about what's next for you as an actor.
Right now, I am working on getting myself to LA for an actor's showcase. So I'm doing scene studies, rehearsing scenes with other actors that are looking to do the same thing. The goal of that is to get out there, spend some time in LA, perform in front of agents and managers with the hope of being signed, and in the long run, the grand scheme of things, actually make a living and not have to have not have a full-time job aside from acting. Have acting be the full-time job.
And so you'll finally escape Flyover,
Yes.